Hi and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how I arrange this sample online data survey that I have. So as you can see, the timestamp are in here, the number of responses that we have. We have the questions on the columns. We have the specific responses per row. So the data are arranged like this automatically in an online platform. Now, I wanted to have an output in a pivot table report showing the responses in percentage, and the output is in table 1 here, table 1 sheet. So as you can see, we have the questions on the row, the responses on the columns, and then the percentage. Now we cannot do that directly with our data because of the structure of the data. So in here, in order for us to arrive in this kind of example or report or output, we need to have the Power Query to use the Unpivot other columns feature inside that Power Query editor. Then we load it into pivot table report, and then we do some highlighting like this in blue cells to highlight the maximum response rate, and basically just like that. That's the report. Now let me show you that in my other file. So let's go to our file here and create this particular report. So here it is, the data. So I will select all of it, all of my huge data here. I will go to Data tab, from table slash range, check my table has headers, and OK. Now in the Power Query, just have to select this timestamp and then right click and pivot other columns, choose that, and that's it. Now I will rename it here in the formula bar. The attribute will be the survey questions, and then the value, on the other hand, will be the survey responses. Enter. That's it. We're done with the Power Query. Go to the Home tab, close and load to, and then in Pivot Table Report, New Worksheet, and OK. Now let's arrange it. So as you can see a while ago, survey questions are on the rows, survey responses will be on the column. Then you can choose any of it because we just need a count. Let me choose survey responses on the values, and that's it. Let me have a column with select all of the data, column width would be 15. Exit the pivot table and queries and connections, and then I'll choose any of my data. I will choose the first cell here, right click again, and then show values as percent of row total. So basically we wanted to have a percentage, which is, for example, 26 divided by 181. So all of that thing will be divided on the column total. So that's it. Choose that. There you have it. Now I will select all of the responses again, excluding the column of the grand total. Then I will go to the Home tab. I will do conditional formatting, and then conditional formatting, new rule, and then use a formula to determine which cells to format, and then on the formula bar, equal sign, we're going to choose the first cell here, the 14.36, and then unlock it. So remove the dollar sign, and then if that is equal to, so equal sign again, and then use the max. So the max will be, let me move this, the max will be on a per row basis. I'll select the row. So if that is true, then apply the formatting. Close the max. But before we format it, let me properly lock it. So we want to just have locking on the column but not on the row. We wanted to lock the column, but please move the row. That's it. Now on the format, on the border, I will apply this kind of line here, and then to further highlight the max amount. And then on the field, I will choose blue color, maybe a lighter one, the other one here. And that's it, okay. Then okay again. And there you have it, that's it. Actually, we're finished here. So for instance, on question A, 30.94 of the responses strongly agree with the question. For instance, the question is, are you satisfied with the product? They strongly agree. On the grand total, the 26.27 of the responses are, agreeing with that. So basically, that's it. Um, I'm finished here. I'm done. If you like this video, you can subscribe in my channel. Click the subscribe button and see you next time. And thanks.